God damn. Jesus. My nose. In the dark I'll lay. In your arms I'll stay. We have known.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm kind of epic.
Oh God, my nose.
Yeah, I kind of hit double digits in my pregame kills.
Yeah, there's no scoreboard, but I keep counting.
Oh,
Watch out, no,
hi,
Richie behind you. I missed.
I know. I keep sneezing.
Oh, he's good.
I'm alive. I killed him.
I can't stop
Big ol' good.
sneezing.
Only I can play in the game like I play in
It's
the
like it's
pregame.
allergy season or anything.
I
How
know,
are
I
you,
know, but
Liam?
he's another beast.
I know. I just like.
You want to
Oh,
get
God.
fucking Liddy? Let's fucking go! I
Fantastic.
wish I could get Liddy. I can't get Liddy. It's a work night. Are you streaming today?
How are
Poppy?
you?
should
I'm
do a Legal
alright.
Poppy stream where you play marbles.
I'm
and if anyone
kinda
beats you, you
nervous.
take a drink.
In a weird
Okay?
way.
Listen, drink
We're
The
marbles,
stream.
No,
match,
no,
that
it's
sounds
just
fun.
playing Roblox one-on-one.
Wait, why have I never done that?
It took me a
Why
really
have we
long
never-
time to hit
why
the
have we
go
never
live
done
button
this
because
shit?
I haven't really
I know.
gone
No.
live in
Yeah.
2 weeks by myself.
Is that marbles game on stream?
I might sneeze. Well, I
get a
did
bunch of
right
people,
after. Well, okay, yeah, it's been 2
Play
weeks because that was
marbles,
right
and
after
all the
my
NPCs, and we all take
wisdom
bets
teeth, and that was
which
exactly
marbles you're gonna
14
win.
days
Whoever
ago.
wins doesn't have to drink,
And then
everyone else
I
has to drink.
was just like feeling poopy, so I didn't
Only one
stream.
problem.
And then I had to work on Fall Guys, and then I did that, and then I've been MIA the last 2-3 days.
January?
And now I'm cozy,
That's
and I
not
get to
soon
watch
enough.
Rob, and I'll
Take it
probably
up.
Photoshop stuff in a second.
I forgot.
And I have a drink.
Just lie about where you live.
Being
on
yeah,
stream.
Ducky
We
been
can't prove
doing
it.
ducky
Wake me up when
things.
December ends.
I was it?
Richie's
I
in
like.
Edmonton with me. What are you talking about?
It's
dude?
nice to like
I live in
not
Detroit.
not be like worrying about my
Oh.
face right now.
Dookie did go live.
I still have like a knot right here for my wisdom teeth, but I had like it was like this side of my face was like
Not doing a mustard
huge,
gas.
while this one was like almost normal.
Yeah, she's not really about that.
He doesn't.
Doing,
One for
mustard
the-
ga- No, I'm not. Well, I'll let her do her thing before
They're
I
talking to me and I'm ignoring it. Hi, Drago. This is a really good song. It's very sad. It's so somber. Drama recap Dookie. We'll maybe get there. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be working on podcast things. Okay, we were supposed to. Not me to Fall Guys, Sharing famous Twitch streamer, iGamer4TV. I invited Gamer. And invite you because you don't stram Saltman. I think we went over this when we did the charity raid train last year. I was like gonna mandate everyone to stream, and then that didn't happen because I changed things around. And also, you stream only Val. Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna. Streamers is a way bigger streamer than Gamer. I just invited people at first. Actually, you know what, Saltman? Actually, what am I saying? This is okay. So I posted things in my Discord, and I posted things on Twitter, and I posted things in chats with the Discord link, and I said anyone is free to join. I did not go and invite people individually unless they showed up as a recommendation on Discord, because I was just so tired of inviting people, and I kept saying to people, invite people if you want them to be there, because I cannot do this. Like, I cannot like go through and make sure I invited everyone possible. So it's really on everyone else and not me, because that's how I structured it, because I didn't want to get in trouble for not inviting people, because I did as much as I could and I put it everywhere, and it was very tiring. That is the worst part about doing any events, is making sure you invite every single person. It's you and Doug. You're actually, fuck you, Salt. It's like the worst thing is inviting people, and then the second worst thing is people dropping last second, and getting all iffy and having to like you have to be like a rock, and you have to like constantly be like telling people that they can trust you, that they need to have some faith that this will go well. And it's like, especially at the last second, it's so tiring. And then you go through the event and then people come back around, they're like, that was so good, that was so great, I'm so glad. And then you have to be like, okay guys, I need you to keep this idea for like when we do the charity raid train in December. I just need you to keep that. I need you to keep this little feeling, the tiny little feeling in mind, please, because it is so tiring otherwise. Also, fuck you, Saltman. Fuck you. I don't Fall Guys anyway. It's free, Saltman. It's free on Epic. You can download it on your fancy PC. God. Free girls, you're not fine. Fucking fine. I'm surprised you haven't had it at all since you watched Gamer first, and Gamer was just a Fall Guys streamer for so long. Damn, more chaoticals than everyone else. I'm not gonna lie, Liam, I think that's gonna be hard to do when it comes to Richie. Richie, I think, had the most chaotic goals. He said $10,000 to ban himself off stream, off Twitch. I have GTA 5 and a few more games. Oh, I uninstalled GTA 5. Lost Ark. I'm so sick of games being over 100 gigabytes. I can't. I just want to live with my 1 terabyte SSD where I put all my games and that's it. And then cook it and eat it. You just Zamboni, Liam. Just Zamboni. Doing it together again. That was fun. I forgot you guys did that last year, but that was cute. I have to figure that out. The raid train. Okay, so I would argue that the raid train is, it's definitely longer. Like the last little part. Hi, Incompetent. In Coco, how are you? That's me, Drago. That's me. But when I'm doing the charity raid trains, it spans like 3 days, right? That's what it was last year. That's the longest it's been. It was only the second year too, right? And so I'm like awake for 3 days mostly. I maybe get like 6 hours of sleep total during that entire thing. And so that's taxing in and of itself, but then having to get everything like working and prepared all on my stream and setting up all these scenes and then like getting everyone together to do their certain things, and like the week leading up was I think more stressful than the charity raid train was last year, especially because I mostly let people on the like go off on themselves and like figure out what they wanted to do. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I started stream, I sneezed, and now I'm very congested, and I keep sniffling, and I feel it all over. This is fun. How are you? I mean, you guys said you're doing well, but any life updates? I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's so tiring. You sneeze and then it's just like, and if you keep sneezing like I always do, it's just like I'm just like out for the rest of the day. I'm like, I'm gonna go sleep, guys, bye. I'm getting a fish. You're getting a fish. Oh, all right, Ducky, hop on. No, I actually have to get stuff done. This might be just this will probably be a short stream. I'm just gonna work. I was gonna do Disney Dreamlight, but I might do that tomorrow because I just started stream late. Let's do our bot lane. I miss it. I miss my my Vel'Koz. It's been like a week or so. I'm trying right now. My game at the moment, like usual, is Overwatch because it ends in 2 weeks. Actually, it ends in 13 days, and then I get no Overwatch for 27 hours. And my goal is to hit gold before the servers go down. I mean, switch to Overwatch 2. Moved a house a couple. Let's go. Really? Not much? Really? How about you? Oh, what was it I saw on Twitter today? ASMR something? You guys are doing ASMR. It's not Elden Ring, right? It was 2 games. Age of Empires. Okay, thank you. Age of Empires ASMR. I saw that with your faces photoshopped onto it. Yeah. I had to think. Oh, my brain. Okay,
What is it? What is it?
Uh-oh, Tom.
What is it?
to be fair,
What dude?
Age of Empire has the same fantasy aesthetic as Elden Ring. I think kinda. I don't play those games. So crossing my fingers that I'm right. Except I guess From Software is much darker and gloomier, and it had George R. R. Martin. Some long-running joke of ours is one of the first things we did on our depreciated YouTube channel. Chat want us to bring it back. That's cute. Couldn't be more wrong. I hate myself. Whoops. Same thing. Same thing. Everything's the same thing. I think isn't Age of Empire though more like a Civ kind of game? It's a is it a simulator game? I don't know. Or is it more like a turn-based RPG? Farmville. All right. Do they still is Farmville still on Facebook, guys? Did Farmville last? There's a Farmville 3? Oh, it's by Zynga? Doesn't Blizzard own Zynga and they're the ones who do Sugar Crush? Sugar Butts? Sugar Clash of Clans maybe? It's Farmville 3 Farm Animals. I want you to play something right now. I don't want to play anything right now. I don't want to play any crazy games. Robot Unicorn Attack! Never mind. I had this on my iPod Touch. I'm playing this. I'm playing this. I'm playing this. Fuck yeah. Give me a second. Liam timed you out. Yo, wait. Okay. Who timed you out? Oh, was it Fossabot? Never mind. Fossabot hates spam. Okay. Did you guys ever have like that like colorful like wispy like you follow your finger? It was like app. It was just like this circle of changing RGB color that like followed your finger as you moved it over your phone. It was like one of those free apps like the flashlight app at the time. It's now that app, that color touchy thing is now really big on YouTube Shorts. They're just like, sit back and get rid of your anxiety with me. And then they have like motivational things while you see like a finger move across the screen with the color following it. I was like, how old am I? I want to hear something vaguely depressing. Oh, sure. For the early days, yeah, it was like early touch screen things. Tap Revolution no longer exists and nothing comes close to as good. I don't think I know what Touch Revolution is. I need a picture. That were like Zippo. Yes, and then like the beers, and then there was like the lightsaber one everyone used on their phone, and it made noises. Touch Revolution. You know what came up, Saltman? Just really weird random stuff. Why is this what comes up when you Google it? It doesn't even exist. Since the turn of the century. Ugh. I miss old app games. I put touch to oh, tap. What took so long for my Google Chrome to suddenly become dark mode? Not Google Chrome, my Google. Oh, yeah, it was Guitar Hero, but it was for your iPod. I didn't have an iPhone or an iPod Touch when this first came out and was big. So I got like the really bad phone game version of it for like on the flip phone version, because my first phone was an LG rumor. Like, okay, my first phone was like a Samsung flip phone, but my first like real phone that wasn't an emerging phone that was mine was an LG rumor 2. And so I got like the version where you hit it like, with your like the first 3 numbers, and I would play Black Magic Woman by Santana over and over again. Yeah, everything is crossy and jumpy. Like what Jump Pack? I got an ad recently actually for Jump Pack Adventures, or Jetpack Adventures, or Joyride. It was Jetpack Joyride. And that has like a second game version that just released and is now big on the App Store. This one. Swordfish, how are you? Can that phone run slots? Probably. You know what? It probably had a slot game on there. Like, unironically, unfunny. Cut the rope. I still have cut the... Okay, let me... Tiny Wings. Okay, wait. Listen to this one. I loved Where's My Water. That one was so fun, and I wanted to re-download it because I got a YouTube recommendation. Someone did, like, an essay on it. Oh, what was the other one I liked? The Pygmy app game. They were the God. This one's Pocket God. I always bring up Pocket God. It was so crazy. It had Charlie Sheen things in it. I recently downloaded it like 6 months ago or so, and they still had all those references, and the game had not been updated in years. On Smurfs. No, but Liam and Turbo played Pocket Frogs, and Liam re-downloaded it. I thought I was going insane. It is real, I promise. Okay, what's on my phone? I have Subway Surf Rider. I've had that on my phone since it was big in high school, like 2013. 2048, Panda Poppers, Candy Crush, Tiny Wings, Bubble Shooter, Galaga, Rayman, the Rayman Jump one, like the Rabbids. Plants vs Zombies 2, Best Fiends, because when everyone was doing Best Fiends sponsorship, Slither.io, Animal Crossing, and Among Us, because I couldn't play Among Us on my Mac, so I played it on my phone with friends. I should cancel download. I actually should just delete it. Delete. None of these are actually downloaded on my phone except Bubble Shooter. I like Bubble Shooter because it's like the old PC Bubble Shooter one. Give me a sec. Let me... God, I'm so sniffly! I would like a new nose. Zombie Farm? Maybe. But it looks like I'm on level 303. I don't pick up this game that much. I didn't think I was that ahead. Can we? I don't want to give you money. I don't want to give you money. I want to show chat. I want to... No, I can't stop. I want to show chat. I don't want to open these things. No, I'm not gonna pay you money. Stop. Stop. Okay. Like this. This is what the game looks like. Do you guys remember this on Windows? My grandma... I've talked about this before on stream, but my grandma always played this game and the Microsoft Solitaire. And so when I miss her or when I need a game, an easy game, I just pick up Bubble Shooter. Paper Toss! That's another really good one. Fall Down Enjoyer. I miss Doodle Jump. And now that's just Fruit Ninja and Doodle Jump are in Dave and Buster's and arcade things. Zombie Farm. I'm gonna Google Zombie Farm. Do you mutate crops with zombies? It is Farmville, but you mute. I remember seeing this. Zombie Life. This looks like it was made by the same people who did Plants for Zombies. Like the logo is very similar. Zach and Cody Browse. Those are always good. Swordfish. Remember what I put in Rob's chat today? That has all those games in it. That was the... Remember when you came in, I was playing Flash games? That's the thing I used. Rob! Thank you so much for the raid. I'm gonna sneeze again. Richie! No, why? They're screaming in my ear.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are finished and you...
I mean, muting it because they're too loud. Shut the fuck up, Wob. 3 duckies! Party, 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 party. Oh, this is a quiet, nice clip. I think I'm gonna get rid of videos.
Wait, that guy's
shoutouts.
not knocked. Someone go tickle that man's.
Okay,
Get that
say
goober.
that, but that made me laugh.
Dude, I'm sick with this
It's
gun.
not that I don't want to see your guys' clips. It's just I personally need to step away from the video clip shoutouts and move to quietness. So then when I bring it back, we can be like, we could be like, no, it's the vibe is not off because of these clips. It was just loud and in my ear, so I muted it. So I can, okay, so I get rid of video clips. I go back to just normal shout outs and maybe something on screen pops up. And then when I feel like I miss it and I want to do clip roulette, because those were always super fun. Thank you so much for the lurk, Jess. I love you. Everyone wait hi to Jess. But then when I get them back and we're doing clip res, we appreciate it again. Because right now I don't appreciate video clips anymore. I'm just like, I have to stare at something and listen to it, and it usually cuts me off. Docked me a whole fucking point because I didn't do double space. Bitch, you're a music prof, not an English. Dude, if they have a problem, and did you send a doc? Did you send a doc file and not a PDF? Because you found a doc file, they can just like, you know, control A, alt A, and then double space it like a dingus, or go into file, select all, and double space it like a dingus. Clash of Clans, I'm pretty sure Clash of Clans is still like a big thing, right? Okay, people who just came from Rob's raid, do you have any old app games you miss that used to be super big when touch phones first came out? Yeah. Oh god, I might sneeze. What else is there was like a penguin app game that I used to play in like early, my dad had it. Crazy Penguins Catapult, maybe? It looked like this. Yeah, it was this. Crazy Penguin Catapult. That was a fun game. I played Clash so much. The only reason why I could not stick with like Farmville or Clash of Clans is because you had to wait to do everything, and I hated that. Everything was behind a paywall to get anything done. Line Rider! I loved Line Rider. This was fun. I feel like this is gonna turn into, I'm gonna have to go get an emulator and play all these old app games or Flash games. I don't think I did not do Simpsons Tapped Out. To cry. Oh, Saltman, I forgot to even play Unicorn Attack. This used to be on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim game section of their website. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh god, why? Why you gotta be loud? I muted it. Press Z. But it's also, why can't I do anything? It was also an app, and I don't know how to do anything. I don't think it works. Saltman, I don't think this works. Oh wait, I got it. Z and X? Oh my god, how could you forget Toby Turner? Or Tobuscus. How can you forget Tobuscus playing Happy Wheels? Or PewDiePie. It's what made them big. You know who would be a good person to bring back Happy Wheels and make a fun stream out of it? Rob. Nugget in a biscuit. It's crazy to see what Tobuscus turned out to be. Sag. Big Sag. He could bring back, I think so. I think he could make a really fun thing out of it. And he should like make a YouTube video out of it. I'd edit it if you'd let me. If you wanted it. It'd be so good. Him and Noah, actually, a competition. Okay, they do Happy Wheels. Rob does Happy Wheels on his own. And then he adds it as a 1v1 on Thursdays. And then it's a competition to see who can get the furthest in Happy Wheels. And I think that would be very funny too. Happy Wheels? Genius? Thank you. Yes, take my content idea, Rob. It's perfect for you. I'm not like no-braining this. He did. He like became like a MAGA guy and was hanging out with Kyle Rittenhouse, the guy who went and killed 3 people over protesting. It was really, honestly, it's so many things have happened in the news, I can't even put together all the pieces anymore. But it was just like the grossest thing. And Tobuscus also, back in the day, just like trigger warning, sexual assault, etc. about Tobuscus. Back in the day around, when was the first? I think the first time things started popping up about sexual assault on YouTube was like 2015, 14, and he spiked someone's drink and did some very things. And that person was like changed forever, and then other people came out saying that Tobuscus had done similar things to them. And it was overall just really gross and creepy. Something must happen to like every Ray William Johnson have gone really wrong. Justine's okay. Rhett and Link are okay. Philip DeFranco's okay. A wee little lad. I haven't heard that name since I was a wee little lad. Nodegate is okay. Nade goat. You mean Nade shot? Jax Films, it's okay, but he was friends with Onision and Seer and Tobuscus at the same time. So I feel like Jax Films' new stuff was going on, but he wasn't doing anything. Jacksepticeye's been good. Markiplier's been good. Ray William Johnson recently has just done =3, but on TikTok. That is all I'm lurking. Jess. He does, but he also is like, he's like been kind of, he's like, I don't know. He's been weird. Pay attention, Jess. There's an alarming amount. I'm fixing my, Anthony Padilla's okay. Ian Heckhox from Smosh also has been okay. But there has been an alarming amount of people, and I think that just comes from people being people. And on that note, so what about today, guys? One of the OG Smosh guys is on 100. Who? A people. It's fucking God. This has just been me the last like 4 days. Bye, Jess. Pay attention to your training. I love you. One of the Philly D guys. I know somebody from my previous job who's now on 100 Thieves, but also has done a bunch of work and producing stuff for YouTubers. So I don't know if you're maybe talking about that guy. Yeah, I just put Doug out here today. I don't even put the redeem. I just put Doug because it felt empty. No, not him. The no Doug, no dub. Let's see. T. Martin fell apart. What was the white guy? What was his name? His real name Ryan, and now he's like head of YouTube gaming, and he was a big gamer on YouTube. White guy something. Does anyone remember? Summit 1G. I don't like Summit, but that's because he's very abrasive and loud, and that's just not my thing. But people respect him, and he's a goat. He's a god of old god of Twitch. Niga Higa's good. Niga Higa's now a Twitch streamer. I want someone, not me. I would, but I hate essays. They're like the bane of my existence. I want someone to write about how old YouTubers have now migrated over to Twitch, because I think that's really interesting. And I want to know if someone, maybe is F-Wiz, maybe. Because I want someone to just like break down the similarities of like old school YouTube to like Twitch communities, and like the Wild West of it all, and like the community aspect of it. Like I'm just very interested in someone breaking that down for me, and who would be much more eloquent than me. Because Tyler Oakley now streams on here. Jenna Marbles was with Julian. Now it's just Julian. But there's been a lot of like old school YouTube people moved to Twitch. Tyler Oakley streams only on Twitch. He does not do YouTube much anymore. Well, she's not old school, but Simply Nailogical, who got big in 2016. Not old school, but she has like that feel, you know. She just like only streams on YouTube. Joe Beretta's on 100 Thieves? He's a source fed guy. Why is Joe Beretta on 100 Thieves? Shmo Yoho, yes. He like Shmo Yoho. Those were like those are a band of siblings, right? If I remember correctly, Saltman. And they've just made every big like like just like every big meme song ever. Double Rainbow song, the Linkin Park, not like not like Linkin Park the band, but his name was Anthony something. Yes, okay, I wasn't right. Bed Intruder, thank you. That was it. That was my only ever exposure to him. Well, Joey Graceffa was on The Amazing Race 2, Swordfish with Strawberry 17. 4 siblings. I didn't forget. Oh, let's fucking go. And I'm an encyclopedia of old YouTube, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. Yeah, Corn Song that just came out. It's gone. It seems to work with the CAW team. That's crazy. He's a host? I didn't know that because they were doing the Valley Folk, and then I stopped watching when Lee Newton got kicked off, and I was like, well, I got excited for SourceFed to come back in a crazy funny comedy way, and now Lee Newton's gone and they're not saying why, and so I was like, well, did they do don't say they did Chrissy Wake Up too. They did Chrissy Wake Up. I can't believe you remembered Joe Beretta from SourceFed, Richie. There's a cat in center field. I don't know if I know this one. Shut up. Shmo Yoho's outlived everything. Add that. In Coco, if you're still there, add Shmo Yoho. Thank you. Thank you, Salt. I didn't realize this was them. I didn't realize this at all. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake Yo. TikTok, they died for a while, right? They died for a while, right? Just because it wasn't like, who is doing parody songs on YouTube anymore? Who's doing parody skits except epic rap battles? And they kind of died, etc., right? Right? And now TikTok's here, and this is perfect. I would not have, this is like, they can make all the audios in the world, and this is, what the fuck? No one told me!
Okay? Give me the word, I'll just walk away.
Do you ever feel like you're losing your mind?
On a daily basis.
Hi, Shawnee. It's them. What the fuck? This is the backbone of the internet. Saltman, I agree with you. Shmo Yoho gets to be on the Mount Rushmore of old YouTube. Okay. Shmo Yoho, Smosh. Oh god, I want to say Nigahiga and Ray William Johnson, but that's like old. But like, how could you? Why can't I look up from most popular? I'm so mad. I want to see most popular. Yes, ASDF movie. But how could you ever forget shoes? How? Stop, it only has 6 million views. This is a crime. How does this only have 6 million views? No, you can't say, I was 3 years old. What? Stop, no, I can't hug every cat. No, oh my god, I forgot about this meme. She cries.
My first attempt at a eHarmony video. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
I miss so bad when YouTube videos that went viral were just people who just posted shit online because no one got it. Oh my god.
So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like.
I'm so sad now.
I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
I forgot about this.
Can't hug every cat.
Hammy boy? Okay.
So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats.
Yo, who can think? I need someone to think of more viral videos that went viral around like 2007 to 2011 that have this same aura or vibe. Not just, okay, if you give me Boxy though, everyone knows Boxy. I need something similar but not Boxy. Badgers! I mean, there's always Double Rainbow. How could you not? So good. Well, a duck walked up to a lemonade stand. Said, narwhals swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome. Narwhals, narwhals. No, I'm not playing Rat Song, Miggy. You aren't ready for this? What? Sneaky Snake? No. Miggy, no. This one. This one? Okay, this is Sneaky Snake. The llama song, I can never forget the llama song.
Hope you enjoy it.
Oh god, I don't think I remember this. This only has 1 million views, Swordfish.
Boys and girls take warning. If you go near the
Oh, okay. Well, I found Sneaky Snake. Salad Fingers!
you look quite down with your
Okay,
big
I
fat
can't
eyes.
forget Charlie Unicorn. I have to, I found this. This is scary.
Behind you.
We found, why did we find a viral video from 2006, Swordfish? How did we find a viral video from 2006 then?
He laughs too much, you see.
I can't.
Big fat frown. The world doesn't have to be so great. It's in your glue.
Charlie, you're the Banana King.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
This is the best song ever.
No, I'm not.
Salad Fingers still going strong. You can't say that. What do you mean Salad Fingers is still going strong? How do you tell? It is going strong. Spoons. Rusty spoons.
I like to touch them.
I remember when this was like the worst thing you can find on YouTube. People were like, oh, you gotta see this. It's awful.
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. They're going ham. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness.
That's so long. I feel so old. I might cry.
The fries, they blend so perfectly. The cheese up in here is going ham. Damn, damn, damn.
All right, let's see this one, Liam. I know, Jess, I know you're older than me. Let me embrace this feeling old, okay? This is new to me. Five Guys was not the burger place or the burger place.
Charlie bit me.
Charlie bit my finger.
Ah.
There was shirts of this. Why does this? Please don't say this is. Just puts it in this. It did, and now no one like. I don't know. I don't care too much for Five Guys because it's expensive.
Ow! Ow, Charlie! Ah!
Okay, the kid's screaming in my ear. No, that can't be the original. The original video cannot only have 4 million views. Charlie bit my finger. Yes, Dylan, I want your contribution. Contribution. It. Yeah, that is. Why is this the first thing that shows up? Yeah, I'm still mad at even after Dentist. Dylan. Okay, yes, we watched Charlie the Unicorn 2, but.
Hey, Charlie. Hey,
Hi,
Charlie,
Leslie.
wake up. Yeah, Charlie.
Oh, me, I'm scared.
It's
Oh
really
God.
sweet.
Ugh. Okay, so no, Fossabot. Stop, Saltman. You are harassing Fossabot, and I need you to calm it down. Thank you, Liam. Duckdar once more. Ice Love Bug. You didn't slip too far. We're just having a very constructive conversation. Ducky, what I said. Okay, but I'm clicking lots of things. It's the original. Oh, Nuva! Okay, wait. Me here!
I learned you can bit off your own finger. The pain response is the only thing stopping.
ASDF movie.
Charlie was the goat. If our father only used half his power.
I need to make my chat box bigger, actually. Give me a second. You guys are talking too fast, which is really sweet, and I appreciate you. But now I can read everything. Llamas with hats, anyone? I don't remember the llamas with hats, but I'll find the llama song. The most OG YouTube meme. Numa. Actually, you know what I watched Numa on? albinoblacksheep.com. So with the llama song. And then when I found out about YouTube, the first 2 videos I watched on YouTube were shoes and muffins. This albino black sheep. Llama duck. Llama duck. I lived in the treehouse. I was living in cake, but I never saw the way the boys played the rake. Babies. You can't come in here and say I was 3. I was 5 babies. I have so many videos to get through with chapstick song. I did forget about this.
My lips hurt. Where's the chapstick?
Why is this 30 minutes? Crazy trumpeter. I hope that means a trumpet and not a Trump supporter.
Where? The chapstick. What is this? Where's the chapstick? Where's the chapstick?
Where is the chapstick? You want me to watch this? Oh, who can forget Walk Off the Earth? Numa? Never forget that this was in a Rihanna song. It was sampled. Oh, this is the best. I might cry. I feel it.
Hallo? Salut? Heidu?
Oh, I miss it.
Head, wake up!
Oh god, you guys. This had better be pretty freaking important. Is the meadow on fire?
No, Charlie. We found a map to
What
Candy
is this?
Mountain.
Res.
Candy
It's
Mountain,
100
Charlie.
it's
Yeah, Charlie.
144
We're going to Candy Mountain.
Stop.
Come with us, Charlie.
Ugh.
Yeah, Charlie. It'll be an adventure. We're going on an adventure.
Going on an adventure, Charlie. Can't believe I found whatever that video was. The huge. Oh god, now I want to watch all the Nia videos. The gingers have
I just
souls.
wanted to say that.
I had a guy in my middle school and high school that boys are in Cali. No. And actually there's another guy. We had 2 gingers in middle school and they really liked this video and they would go and be like, I have no soul, so I can like do whatever I want.
It really irritates
But it
me.
does look like him.
South
But
Park
one
would
of them,
say
when I went to high school
red-haired
and
people
middle school with, does look like this guy.
Don't have souls, okay?
Never forget what South Park did to gingers.
Because we do have souls, alright?
Gingers
and lately
have
I've
souls.
been being called a ginger. A fat ginger.
I feel so bad for
by
him.
everybody at school.
Wait, he has 330,000 subs. Does he? Dude, he still posts. A message for Belle Delphine. This makes me worried that he's gonna do something like just anything phobic. A message for Gavin. He still posts like it's the year 2010. Yes, Leave Britney Alone by what's his name? Chris whatever, and then he was friends with Tyler Oakley and a bunch of big gay creators years after.
First the iPod, then the iPod
Nano,
then the iPod Touch, and now the iPod Human. The iPod Human.
How animals eat their food! That one's so good.
Wicked white.
I don't know what happened to Lucas Cruikshank. I've spelled his name wrong. And he has his own YouTube channel. He still posts. Okay, I haven't heard anything about him in years, and so I thought he just like went AFK. But no, he still posts, but he's getting under 50,000 views.
Oh, you always are creeping in the closet. I swear I never know when you're here, when you're in Guatemala. Like, you're just always all over the place. We're siblings, and today we're gonna watch—
That's what his brother looks like now? Sorry, that took me aback. I sweat. Oh my god, this is like when his brother was big. Okay, wait. He was like, his brother was like the year was 2014, and middle schoolers who loved Jacob Sartorius also loved Lucas Cruikshank's brother because he was cute. And now
Netflix's new dating show, Dated and Related. I don't know what this show's about, but it sounds fucked up.
This is like a rapid rabbit hole. That was Fred.
And it's really nice out, so I think I'm gonna go swimming later. My mom found this really
I think what happened with Fred too is that Nickelodeon owns the YouTube channels and stuff for Fred. And so I don't think Lucas has access to this channel anymore. Yeah, it like turned into a weird thing. The Substitute. Fred. Kid advice. Questions my parents won't answer. Episode 1.
The dump. It's really big and really deep. I think I might drown.
He did, and then if you told any— okay, remember the controversy on YouTube? It was like if you said at all that like Fred was like pitching his voice or speeding up the footage to make him sound like super high pitched, you were awful because he really was talking this way.
I got a letter in the mail. It might be from my dad. To Fred. What the heck is this? Haha, you probably thought this was your dad, you loser. Anyways, I told you that I know where you live. P.S. Your voice is weird.
I mean, for like I think he was like 14 or 15-year-old. Doing this all by himself. He's pretty well done. Shout out John Cena.
So the crazy guy really does know where I live. What if he comes over here and steals all the food out of our fridge? I don't want anyone to steal our food. Oh, and I wonder why he thought my voice was weird. Well, whatever.
Wasn't Fred like the first person to hit 1 million on YouTube too?
My Zip It telling her to meet me at my swimming pool. Hey, Judy, this is
A Zip It.
My swimming pool. See you there. Bye.
How old am I?
Cat with rabies is inside my house because I like her now. She rescued me from Kevin.
Stop! You can't say annoying orange is still going. Okay, these thumbnails are scary. This is like this does not hold up. No, I hate Onision. Or Onionoisi. I don't know what you put. That's a good question. What happened to Day Storm?
But not too big. Orange.
This is still going, and it has 82,000 views. Remember when this was a TV show on Cartoon Network? Daystorm. I don't know what happened to Daystorm. Are you talking about Onision, Slavbug? He's posting shorts? I think he's trying to use shorts in TikTok like Vine? Yes, Rhett and Link are huge. They're like arguably bigger than they ever been before.
Adam, why are you calling me? Yeah, why are you calling my mom? Relax. It's a butt dial.
Daystorm's mom. I don't know, it's Onision, and if there's one creator I hate the most ever, period, whatever, it's Onision. I hate Onision. I don't care about the banana song. Rhett and Link have Good Mythical Morning, and they have the Mythical company, which bought Smosh when Defy Media went down, really and they're just like beloved. They've just maintained. Isn't he a pedo? So okay, yes. Wait, do you want a breakdown of Onision real quick? Off the top of my head, I'm not gonna like get sources. There's like hundreds of thousands of videos about it. Chris Hansen had interviews with people who were victims of him. Discovery Plus had a docu-series about him. because Kasim G now works for G4. I miss Kasim G's California on, but he works for G4, and now they stream live on Twitch every day, and then they're also syndicated on cable. When G4 came up, my first boyfriend in 7th grade because he was a religious Onision. Okay, ready? Are you ready for the breakdown of Onision? So back in 2006 or 7, he started his YouTube channel. He was married to a woman named Sky. He was also trying to become a religious leader. I forgot what his religion was called, but he wanted. He was a religious. He made up a religion that made no sense, and he was a ghost hunter. And then he started doing comedy skits, and then he made it onto Tosh.0, became friends with big creators on the platform like Shane Dawson. If anyone watches Seer on Twitch, they were buddies for like years and years and years, and they were collaborating all the time. And Onision at that time started to have like 10 different YouTube channels. He had an Onision Speaks, an Onision Archive, Onision like 2, and then Onision. Fuck Shane Dawson, yes. So that's what Onision was. He was just like this guy doing awful bad comedy skits and music. He started doing music on YouTube. And then he divorced Sky. And at the time he was like 26 or something, 27, right? And suddenly, 2 weeks later, after Sky was booted out of the house, and there was a whole thing with Sky too about her not being able to get any of her stuff back, etc., etc. He met with his soon-to-be girlfriend, who was underage and was a Canadian pop star in the state of New Mexico, I believe, where the age of consent was like 16 or 17. Waited until she was 18, moved her into his home in Washington, and then abused her for a couple years in very horrific ways, like just like content warning. And then they broke up. They got engaged, broke up. And then suddenly another 17-year-old shows up. I believe that 17-year-old, the second one, goes by they, them pronouns now. I'm not entirely sure. And to quickly get married while they're 17, have kids, and then they start opening their relationship up and then start keeping people in the basement, etc., etc. And they're still married from what I understand. And there was a huge lawsuit, etc., etc. And then they're like, it was weird. They like started opening their relationship to thirds and like a third person in that relationship, and then they started doing awful things to that third person. There is things that he's done to his current partner, and it's just mess. It's a mess, and he's gross. He's like an awful person. But FYI, if anyone wants my opinion on the Seer allegations that dropped today amongst all the crazy other things, Seer has been like outed for this stuff since like 2016, and while he was friends with Onision and things. So like, I know Seer is a part of OTK, but he has like reinvented himself like several times on YouTube. It's a CYR. He used to go by It's Vincent Seer on YouTube. Also Sky does Minecraft. Yeah, that's really gross too. And now he's like really big on Twitch. He's one of the top creators on Twitch. He's signed with OTK. People are like now hearing about these allegations that have been coming out since 2016 when his old roommate outed him. It's like a whole fucking craziness. Never let me remember people I just like, don't remember. Well, I don't know. It's always like, it sucks to hear and it's not fun, but it's also not a bad thing to be aware of those things. So Captain Sparkles has done like nothing, right? Like that's another one on the list of someone who has done like nothing crazy in the last, since he started, right? Corey X Kenshin. Oh, he just got big with the whole thing about, I talked about this with the censoring of the mortuary's assistant. Talked about this on my podcast. Whoa, is this like a sly thing for the podcast that I do that we need to post our latest episode for still? Yes! It'll be up tomorrow. So if you guys follow it on Spotify and then hit subscribe on the YouTube channel, that'd be very poggies. But we talked about this a couple, or I guess like 3 weeks ago at this point. Went for milk and never came back, and then randomly for some reason comes back. What? Dant DM got canceled for saying shit in a game, and that's all he got. Who's Dant DM? God. I don't know who this guy is at all. Lazy way you were talking about a bit ago, F-Wiz? I think so, but I swear there was like a white boy. I don't remember. Maybe it was F-Wiz. Maybe he changed his name. Videos. I'm going to videos, and I'm going to say oldest. Huh. Oh, he like deleted all of his stuff. Shit, as in the word shit. He got in trouble for saying the word shit. For milk and the Tobuscus thing is tough. I don't know what believe is true or not. I lean towards trusting Tobuscus because of response, but I have no idea. I don't, because I believe I was a viewer of the woman that he mostly affected when things came out about him, and she was like, you could tell she was going through a tumultuous time, and she kept deleting her YouTube accounts and stuff, and then coming back under new names and things like that. And she like ended her engagement. It was really sad. Like, it was really sad. That was like I watched like a survivor of what Tobuscus did try and live their life, and they've just like never been the same since. It makes me really sad because I shared her video. I mean, I'm biased towards her, right? Like, you're biased towards Tobuscus, but I don't. There used to be a mega thread actually on Tumblr that used to be updated every time something came out, and he was one of the first ones that came out at the same time as like Sam Pepper and stuff. F-Wiz used to be a COD content creator as part of the pro scene, then transitioned to YouTube. I remember F-Wiz being YouTube and COD, but I swear there's like, I can't even look this up on YouTube because it's gonna be like the wrong things. Ugh. Gamer. Not gamer for TV, but what is that guy's name? I'm Ingy because I can't remember. It wasn't F-Wiz, it was someone else. Ryan is F-Wiz though, right? And they said they couldn't ever see him doing anything like that, but I have no idea, man. Who knows? He was also had a meth addiction at the time too. No, that is Ryan. Okay, Ryan White is F-Wiz. Then I'm thinking of someone else. But he's like was in a coke meth addiction, and other women who weren't just his ex came out. So like, it wasn't just one woman, there was multiple. Has changed a lot. I don't even watch him anymore. That's how much he changed. I never really got into Markiplier. The only person I got into from 2011 2012 YouTube was PewDiePie for a little bit. And that was it. I watched him play, was it To the Moon? And I don't, maybe it wasn't maybe it was BioShock. I didn't watch many playthroughs at the time. PewDiePie. Yeah. Gold Glove? I don't know who Gold Glove is. That's a throwback too. Gold Glove Let's Plays. I think this is a you thing entirely, Richie. They're small still on YouTube. Small for what YouTube is now. At the time, probably huge. 447,000 subs. Oldest goes back 11 years. They're playing Dead Island. I still love them. At least it came out and was good about it. What happened is if not even close to as bad as all. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy to think of like, it's well, okay. It's crazy, but it's also like so disheartening to realize how many people have come out about the things that other creators did to them. Like the last 3 days. Hi, Fozzie. He's a huge. Yeah, he was playing. I see Gold Glove did Arkham City and stuff. Oh, remember when Let's Plays were huge? Not Nate Shot though. What a hero. That's true. Someone loves 100 Thieves too much. How are you, Fozzie? Ugh. It's crazy. Like, I'm still digesting the last few days. It's crazy to think that, like, I keep saying it's crazy to think, it's crazy to that. But I mean, it's like this all started because XQC didn't show up to shit camp and last minute ditched, and now it's just a mess. And now it's incredibly disheartening to be on this website and want to stream. Just started my 4-day weekend. Declaring the Queen's death a public holiday in my state, making our football grand final. That's so nice, Fozzie. Holy shit. I don't even think they declared the Queen's death in Canada a state holiday. It's kind of yeah, Vanos Gaming. I didn't even realize they were still making stuff. Kind of lost their touch to bit. I never really watched Vanos, but like that was the one I was surprised to hear that they were still going. I don't even remember what they were doing. I feel like it's just like huge. Looking back at all these things, it's very the lesson here is that we're people, and we all and a lot of people do fucked shit. The Queen died the same day as my grandma? Coincidence? I think not. The Queen was a Grandma Beans wannabe. No, I can't deny it. There couldn't be one of them on this earth. Both of them had to go. Oh my god, Liam. I'm so sorry for your loss. Come on now. It was a year ago? Okay. I fear the Queen has been reincarnated. Well, luckily it's not, because Trisha had the kid like 3 or 4 days later, and Trisha named their baby Malibu Barbie. So she wanted death for the past 20 years. It's like unlike my grandfather who just wanted to live to 100. You got close. You got close. That poor bitch. I would not want to be Trisha Paytas's child. I think all of us can agree we don't want to be Trisha Paytas's child. None of us would want that life, ever. The money must be nice. Other parts of it, no. I think I'd run away too. Oh, Trisha. That's another that's like a long-term YouTuber who just cannot be canceled for anything. I don't know how. Like, I think Trisha was one of the first people that was like very close to being canceled on YouTube for the first time. Like one of the first. Because she used to say the fucking wildest shit. Because she was like, I'm a troll. And then she's like, I was a troll back then. And now we all forgive her. And now she's still doing crazy, awful shit. Gonna be exploited massively for their entire life. Bullied. Yeah, no. All I can hope is that Trisha does not show her kid. But she literally, a day after her kid was born, she's doing ASMR on her ASMR channel with her kid. It's a baby. Nikado Avocado yet? No, I have not talked about Nikado Avocado. I wasn't a mukbang YouTube watcher, so I didn't see the downfall of Nikado Avocado, but I have heard much about it, and now he just like plays up this like very angry character too much, where it's like blurring into his real life. He was like Nikado Avocado was like this guy who started off as like a vegan vegan like mukbang kind of guy, and then it slowly fell into like, and quickly, actually I can't say slowly, quickly fell into like like obesity and all these other things, and just it's like this awful loud person, and it's like, oh, it's so tragic. Born Rob used me as sub incentives. Do more sub, and Ross throws me down this. No, Liam, no, I wouldn't let him. He was so smart and bright and talented, just went really wrong. It's not basically on life support. Yeah, and he like makes sure he blames. The big controversy he had was that he's like, "You made me do this," and he had shirts that said it, and then he blamed everyone for like egging him on and stuff. It's really sad. It is so sad. Yeah, I agree, Shawnee. But you get so many dislikes. Yeah. But like the thing is, people are engaging with him, period. Like it's just pure engagement, and it does well. And it works because people are so angry. So even though people are telling him not, they're still engaging with the content in some form, and it's getting him views, and so he's gonna keep doing it. You'd think right now, after all these years, people would be so tired of it and get that get the whole thing that he's doing. But he keeps going. You'd be surprised Rose breathing. Like, it's so sad. He's just like, I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely someone you can look at and be like, they've been corrupted. And it was what was it? I'm trying to think. There's been several videos about him from like Jay Aubrey and a bunch of other like commentating YouTube channels about like the whole situation. Apparently spoke to Meat Canyon about it all or in a video, and apparently the whole thing is a bit or social square, but I have no idea how true it is. He said that to someone too. Oh, he like, oh god, I remember this. Okay. So how I like first engaged with this is because he was going to be on the H3 podcast and he backed last minute, and then he got on a call with H3, and then was like, this whole thing is a bit, and I play it up, but then there's also like a really real side of it where part of this is actually very real for him, and it's like a very blurred awful line. I have not seen Man in Forever. Just remember, oh, KSI has an energy drink he now has with Logan Paul, and he's still doing boxing events. That's what I know. What a weird time to be alive. And now I stream on Twitch. Like dislike, yeah. I have an extension on so I can see dislikes. I just like, I don't know. I think it's so lame they took it off. What's the point 10 years in, you know? Not even 10, it's been like 15. What's the point 15 years in, 16 years in to take it off? Asmongold? I've been watching, I like pick up on some random Asmongold videos. Be that humble. God, his room. Oh, something we watched it in Discord together, right? Him cleaning up his room. Who always made me uncomfortable. Yeah, Keemstar. Yeah, and he also was like now dating like 18 and 19, 20-year-olds, and that makes me feel icky. Rose Still Def just buys clothes from Goodwill. He's just like, you know, I'd like to think that if I ever had that much money, I'd probably be in my same habits. Ugh. Like that's a good way to go about it. Just like keep living your life, and now you just have like extra money in your bank and you can do whatever you want with it, give it to other people, etc. There's like, I've realized watching more and more content, I just don't like people who are very loud or verbose, or that's just like the only thing I don't like about Asmon is how loud he can get, and that's all. No, Slav, you need to be asking everybody for money so you can scam them out of hundreds of thousands of dollars for your for your gambling problem. I think we all have now learned if anyone asks for money like that and tries to be like, I can't access my bank account or my PayPal, or I need to fly my mom out or get my mom a birthday gift, don't do it. Just don't do it. Even if you trust them, just don't. How do you know I have a gambling problem? Liam, do you want that recap? Now I have 2 Mii's up. No more Mii's. Best content out there equals duckies. Tanks. I need. Thanks, Richie. Hey, Ducky, I need to go on a field trip. I need 20K in untraceable money. Yeah, I'll just wire transfer you. And your signature saying I can go to Vegas. Yeah, I'll sign your permission slip. Okay, ready? Ready for the recap. All right, so Cutie Cinderella, who you guys know that I like watching Cutie. I like her baking along streams, and I like when she's like doing like work streams and stuff. And you also know that I love Ludwig. I have a Mogul Moves sweatshirt. Ludwig is what got me into Twitch, right? I'll say that's my bias, right? So Cutie was organizing Shit Camp, which is now her big event that she does each year. Besides Streamer Awards, she's now done it the 2nd year in a row. And this year, she rented out an entire camp a year in advance and used that with sponsorship money to do that. Last minute, people started dropping out. So first it was Milena, who was sick. She's a big streamer with her partner Nick, who also dropped out because Milena couldn't be in it. Then Soda Poppin dropped, who alleges that he dropped months ago. But from what Cutie said, it was Soda dropped because Milena and Nick, his roommates, dropped. And then XQC said that he was going to drop out because Soda Poppin wasn't going to be there anymore. And so that happened. XQC and these 3 other streamers did not show up to Shit Camp. And it was very stressful for Cutie because she had to like deal with sponsorship money, and they could like take back that money at any moment if she did not fulfill those sponsorship goals, etc. It ended up working out. That was the only stress during the whole thing. I bring that up because a week later, after Shit Camp happened, after everything went down, XQC is shown a clip where Soda says that he told XQC months in advance that he was not showing up, and he did not get why XQC was not showing up. And it's also just been an issue with XQC where he'll just randomly drop out of events the day before. He did that with Creator Clash. He's done that for other things. He almost did that for the Streamer Awards. And so he saw that clip, and then he goes, he goes, I didn't want to say this, but I really did it because I broke up with Adept, who was going to Shit Camp, and ended up going to Shit Camp. And it exposed that him and Adept had broken up, or at least were in trouble with their relationship. Some people say that they broke up on stream. I don't entirely know. It sounded like to me that they broke up beforehand. And so X didn't want to go to Shit Camp with his ex. Next day, Adept goes on stream and talks about the whole situation for 3 hours because she really wanted to keep it private. And then he reacts to that on stream, and then she gets on a call with him on his stream, and then they argue, and they're yelling at each other, and it's gross, and it's like really uncomfortable, and she keeps asking him to like get off stream about it, and he's keeping it on, and he's like playing music during the whole thing, and it was a mess, right? And unreliable. Yeah, XQC is flaky and unreliable. And that was the big drama. And you'd think it would end there. It did not end there. So amidst of all this, like literally a couple hours after all this, and everyone was like, that was the grossest display of things on Twitch, of that was the worst way to use your platform. People were tweeting this, people were reacting to it. They're all like, this is awful, I hate this. And then it was very similar, Richie. And to my girlfriend's breakup message. Oh wait, I mean ex-girlfriend gone wrong, screaming cops call. Basically, that's what happened. That's what should have been the title of the stream. And so that happened. But a few hours later, it comes out that Slicker, his name is It's Slicker, who used to be a bigger streamer and content creator on Twitch, was scamming people out of hundreds and thousands of dollars. Someone just outed him. I don't know who it was. I just saw like the video of him going around asking for that money. He'd like show people his face in like video and be like, look, I have proof. I can't get into my PayPal. I can't get into my bank. I need someone to help me get back home to visit my mom or get my mom her birthday gifts, etc., etc., and ask for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then quickly people started coming out and be like, I lent him $27,000. I lent him $500. I lent him $1,000. And it was like, I think at this time, from what I understand, it is totaled to over 55 people, but they're still going through stuff to see. So that happened. Awful. He like it was in, and I think the total amount of money was like $356,000. He asked for like $100,000 from Trainwrecks. He asked for thousands of dollars, $1,000 from Ludwig, $1,000 from Slime, $500 from Casey Tron, money from Justin Minks, from Ms. Kiff, from like every big creator that you know. And then he even started finding viewers that were like underage and asking them for money because they had jobs, and he was using it to go bet on sport bet. Like he was doing sport betting with tennis and golf matches. He was not doing it on the webs on like Twitch. It wasn't coming from slot machines online, etc. Maybe CS:GO loot crates. My nose. Yeah, to pay, but Slicker used, yeah, well, Trainwrecks gave him $100K. He didn't use it to pay people back. He used it to gamble, but he did give him that much money, and he didn't pay him. It was all a mess. So XQC was like, yo, well, okay, I'm jumping ahead. So that happened. And there's like even a person, they don't have cancer, but they have a disease that needs chemo treatment. And like even Slicker took that money, like asked for money from that person. Even when they said no, they were like pleading with this person because they'd given so much before. And then I'm trying to think if there's like, it was just like gross, right? Like it's just like thousands of dollars from other people, from other streamers. He was finding viewers. He was going through Discords that he was in, and it just escalated. And he said that he started doing this before he was a streamer, and he just had a regular job, and he'd get it from his managers, and then he'd like get money and give it to his dad, and then take it back from his dad. And it got to a point where his sister was like taking his bank card and his bank account info, and then he started doing it to other streamers. And then when he couldn't get it out of streamers anymore, he started going to viewers, and it just like escalated to a really gross point. That happened. People found out about it. The response from the community was X was like, I'm going to have me and Trainwrecks repay all the victims. Trainwrecks is not doing that. It's now going to be Ludwig. And I think Ms. Kiff also was going to help organize that, or was paying some people back, and was like took all of his passwords and stuff. And they're going through and finding people to pay back. Front dimensional, I mean, okay, well, he also was like, I said that he was like giving examples about like his mom doing X, Y, and Z. He asked some of the viewers and stuff who were underage and had these jobs that he was using them, how old are you? From what I saw, the most recent things, there you go, I mentioned it. So he was doing that. Now I lost my train of thought. And so it has been such a loop. I'm trying to give this recap to Liam. And so Miss Kiff was organizing, has all of his passwords and stuff, and was going through and figuring out who was owed what, and Ludwig and XQC were gonna pay it back. Like I said, I don't know if Ms. Kiff was planning on helping pay for things. Like Slicker went on Ms. Kiff's stream yesterday, and then Pokey did, and then Devin Nash did, and Hassan did, and they were all confronting him. There's like a bunch of video clips and the highlights and stuff on YouTube of all of that. From what I have seen, it does not look like Slicker was like remorseful at all, because like people are now wiping away his debt. He still has to live with himself, obviously. But it does seem, it's like teetering on like, take care of the victims, because what they did to these people is really awful. What Slicker did was so bad, but it's also like you're paying off a gambling addict's debts that's like enabling, and like there's a whole conversation there about what the right thing to do was. And so So Slicker went on. He talked to Hassan, talked to Mizkif. People came on and off. Pokey, Mizkif, and Devin Nash, who is like, he doesn't stream on Twitch anymore, but he does a lot of YouTube videos about streaming. He owns an agency. He works with ads and sponsorships and streamers. And they decided they were going to do a strike in December, where no big streamers don't stream for a week, because that's the biggest time for ad revenue. And so they decided to do that. A lot of small creators were not a big fan, because last year with the hate raids, we were all asking for people to take a day off Twitch. And a lot of big streamers were like, don't do that. Like, what is that gonna do? Twitch can't do anything. And then now they're calling for that. So that's one side of the things with the all of that. And then some of the big streamers like XQC and Trainwrecks, who do gambling and slots on stream, were like, this happened last night. I was listening to X's stream, and Trainwrecks goes, you know what this really is? They're not really anti-Gamba. They're really anti-XQC and Trainwrecks. So they're taking it very personally. And so Mizkif and XQC, not XQC, Mizkif and Trainwrecks get in an argument on Twitter, and they go back and forth about like Twitch stop gambling, because Trainwrecks thinks this is against him and his ego, you know, like you're really anti me and you're always fighting against me. I'm always like the whole stream between X and Trainwrecks last night, that part of the stream was IMO, in my opinion, was just a lot of like ego feeding and being like, they're always against us, everyone hates us. And it was okay, buddy, like it's just a little too much there. Like, your ego's a little big to think that. I don't think gambling on this website's the best idea, and the way that you're doing it. So they're going back and forth, Mizkif and Trainwrecks. The last tweet really Trainwrecks said is, like, do I pull this up? I'm just gonna pull this up. I can't remember this off the top of my head, nor do I feel like nor do I want to. Why do I, what is his Twitter? Here he is. It was shit. I have to scroll so far down. Here it is. Found it. I found it. Oh! Okay, Ms. deleted stuff. This was a reply to Mizkif. Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up all those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit? You want to come at me and make shit up? Then be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy. Poggies! So this came out and everyone was like, what the fuck? Mizkif committed sexual assault, and then Trains quickly clarified. The people involved know the truth, but for those of you that are farming drama and coming to split conclusions, let me be even more clear. Mizkif didn't assault the women. He orchestrated the cover-ups for his friends, exactly how my tweet reads. So this is alluding, oh, that's my BRB screen. So this is alluding to something that happened in, I believe, October 2021. There's this woman, Adriana, went to party at Mizkif's house, and she got very drunk and blacked out, and she was like having a fun time with her friend, making out with her friend, and this guy, Crazy Slick, thought it was super hot and like made out with her, and then she blacked out drunk, went to her room and went to bed, and he kept coming into the room and touching her inappropriately. So trigger warning. He came in and allegedly was just checking her pulse on her neck, but her friends that were there said that he kept coming in and was like touching her chest. And so when this came out about a year ago, it was quickly shut down, and she was pressured by Maya, who was Mrs. girlfriend at the time, and their friend Mitch to kind of like social pressure to kind of explain if it was sexual assault or harassment or not. And Adriana, hoping to stay with these big streamers as their friends, didn't said that did not occur. There's no assault or harassment. And also after she posted that in her twit longer, found out that this guy was like touching her chest and stuff. And so she kind of hung on to that for a year, and they all blacklisted her. That the Crazy Slick started to like tell people not to hang out with her because she makes him uncomfy. And then today a bunch of stuff came out where it was like stuff that Crazy Slick had done on Snapchat and stuff. He was like harassing all of these girls and just sending unsolicited dick pics, telling them to fly, only hitting them up when he's horny, and saying some like really egregious gross stuff. Like he's like a 17-year-old figuring out how to sext, and it's unsolicited and unconsensual. So that's really poggies. And then at the same time all this is coming out, Ice Poseidon, he used to be Mrs. Boss, and Ms. Kiff used to be the cameraman for Ice Poseidon, tweets this is so much. I can't even, my brain, my mouth, I'm thirsty. He tweets, Miss Kiff, I brought you into this world and now I'm taking you out. Posts all of these DMs on Twitter from 2018 and 2019. Yes, with slurs. Fan fucking tastic slurs. That is incomplete sarcasm, by the way. Clarified, that is sarcasm. This is so gross. He's saying all these slurs 3-4 years ago. Fun, right? No. And now Ms. Kiff apparently is now looking for Crazy Slick because Crazy Slick went missing all day yesterday and they couldn't find him. And then now my brain is starting to burn. I can't think of what else happened. And then Ms. Kiff, there's a clip that went out about Ms. Kiff. Ms. Kiff talking about what was happening at the time about a year ago on an alt stream, playing WoW. This is what he had to say about it. Why can't I? Let me press the volume.
I don't even know the situation. No, it's not 90% of people. Look, I don't think there's a single person that we used to hang out with that doesn't hang out with Slick anymore because of what happened. I actually think there's literally none. Because the reality is, worst comes to worst of it, it's fucking like sexual harassment, right? And like
who gives a what?
Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit and really cared. Chat, I'm gonna turn this off if you're gonna be like this. I'll just turn it off.
So that was said like a year ago about the whole thing. Crazy Slick remained to live at Mrs. House, etc., etc. It makes you really think about how he truly feels about the slurs he said, because of his reaction to the sexual harassment. Talk to any woman, she'll tell you that. Yes. Some man has multiple, actually I'd say most women can tell you multiple men did something creepy to them. So that happened. That was very poggies. Now I have to backtrack. And so there's a bunch of different reactions to all this coming out. Minx, who is another popular creator, said like victim blamed immediately, saying that Adriana was being a clout chaser. Like it was all around just very gross. And then today, XQC or Hassan didn't really know what was happening yesterday, and didn't know what this was all alluding to. Kind of knew what was happening and knew, I guess, the situation, but didn't really understand the gravity at all because of how things were worded in Adriana's statement, because she was pressured to say them that way. And then got in a call with XQC and they started yelling at each other, and they were sitting both around like 100 to 200,000 viewers. I don't know if she was on Envy, maybe. And then And then all fire happened today, and then they were talking in roundabout ways, getting stuck on certain topics, which was mostly about the reactions Pokey and Hassan had, and they were just trying to apologize, and it was a big old freaking mess all day. I don't know if I'm missing anything. My head kind of wanted to explode because I talked about it, and now I had to recap everything, and I missed stuff, and my brain's burning because it's a lot. So just like a lot of big people, a lot of people at the top doing very gross things, and a lot of people letting it slide. You forgot that I made a gamer made a gambling website. It's so much. And literally every time I get on Twitter, like yesterday I got on Twitter and I was just like, what? What? And then I suddenly, like, things were rolling out and people were going live reacting to them and then yelling at each other about it. It was fucking nuts. And then today the same thing happened, and it's been unrelentless. And people are like, this is the season finale. I'm like, bitch, this is probably the mid-season finale. And people are now bringing out dirt on each other. This guy's Toast tweeted at Trainwrecks about, like, Trainwreck saying stuff about how he wasn't invited to Among Us anymore. That's how I feel. Gamer made a gambling website and I lost all my money to it, and now I'm thousands of dollars in debt. And now now we can make jokes about scamming people and viewers. Oh, it's so gross. Like, it's like gross on multiple levels. One, I can't believe, well, okay, actually I take that back. YouTube video, Ducky Twitch recap. I'm gonna have to like pull a bunch of who wants to do resource hunting for me so I don't have to do it myself, and that's the thing I dread. I just want to play Cobb Rob and forget it all. Sheesh. So it's just like was sad. I don't know. I would like my reaction to a lot of it was like, I am just so bummed that issues like this go from top to bottom on Twitch, of just like people covering people's asses and letting things slide because there's a beneficial relationship involved. That makes me very sad. Just in general, I know that's how that works in the workplace too. It's frustrating. Second, it's very sad to see people quickly dismiss a woman with a story who is now has about, I think, 10 plus other stories with this guy. Good night, kitty. I love you. Sleep well. I hope you get some good sleep. Like this woman on Twitch who was not believed for nearly a year about anything, or taken seriously and completely downplayed. It just made me so mad because it took another I don't think I've heard anyone say this. It took another guy saying something for this to be taken seriously, but at the same time, why Trainwreck said it is like, you know, like that shouldn't be the time to bring it up, but now it was the only time to like call it out, and now we're all like digesting it and reflecting on those things. And both of those things can be true at once, and that's very tiring. The whole thing, tiring, frustrating. Like, I don't know. It's just like, Ducky angry. Like Slicker should be off this platform. Ms. Kiff, from what people have said, are like, he's just like gonna live and do content forever, and he'll probably be off for a couple months, and then he'll come back and he'll be making stuff again, probably be uncancelable. It's like, ugh. Did you showcase charity stuff? No. We were talking about old YouTube and people from old YouTube who have like done wrong, and then we talked about Twitch, and now I can talk about it soon. I can talk about it now if we don't want to talk about Twitch stuff, which is fine, because I just think it's so tiring. Basically, it's, you know what, Rob, the YouTube idea is every time someone did something wrong on the internet on YouTube, Twitch. Like, it's tired, you know, like it could be all this like, you know, I want to say like the first big YouTube video content like outing was in 2014, and now it's been nearly 10 years of just like constantly finding out that these people you enjoyed watching their career, like content of, is just like, they're bad people. Mommy makeout guy IRL before you say, I'm proud of you, gamer. If you can come back and say I learned so much but never changed. Like, Miskiff posted his apology. That's the other thing I guess I haven't covered. Miskiff posted an apology. His network OTK is like putting him on leave while they get a third-party contractor to come in and investigate the entire thing. Now things about Seer coming out, and I talked about Seer earlier, about he's like a big friend of Onision and collaborator, and there's been accusations about him for years. And then also Miskiff posted a response or an apology, and he had to post the apology like 4 times because he kept spelling her name wrong. So Adpocalypse? No, I'm talking, well, okay. 2014 is like when a bunch of big YouTubers got outed, like Sam Pepper, Tobuscus, for like sexual assault and harassment. 2016 was the Adpocalypse because I worked through that and that was so fun. Jenna Marbles? Yeah, I see Jenna Marbles. But the big thing that interesting point that Devin Nash had when he was talking to Pokey and Miskiff, yesterday, God, what a wild 24 hours, was that Twitch is not making ad revenue money off the slots category at all, period. No one wants to put their ads on that. There's not many ads to be put on it. And what he pointed out is that possibly if Twitch was to continue down this category and leave it, was there'd be an adpocalypse on Twitch. And that was like, that's annoying, you know, for Twitch to see YouTube go through that in 2016 and then also possibly go down the same road is it's like, come on. Do you not learn from history, bruh? Do we want to repeat history, bruh? We just did this in 2016, 6 years ago. They never learn. It's really like, it's funny that it just seems like online, it's still sniffly and have to itch my nose. It is. It's all short-sighted to reactionary shit. I agree. They never think it through. It's like 6 years ago, we had an adpocalypse that changed how YouTube and all of these platforms worked completely. And now Twitch is like, I'm gonna go trap myself, guys. Look at me, just gonna enjoy my slots category. Wild. That is some wild shit. I think there's a lot of similarities between Twitch and old YouTube, and Twitch does not seem to want to be learning from any of it, and that's incredibly frustrating. As like, come on, they already did all this for you, like 5-6 years ago. You just need to can you pay attention? And like YouTube Shorts, just I'm so mad that Twitch has not added like a clips page yet on their mobile app at all. That sounds so easy to do. Like, we're already posting stuff to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Insta Reels. Like, just have your Twitch clips, like, automatically be put into that system. I don't get why that's not a thing. I don't get why that's not... Is that in development at all? Because they're coming for your bag right now. TikTok Live is. There's so much they can do. And from what my current speculation, this is completely unqualified, I don't have like a business degree or anything, is that Amazon wants these sports bettings, or is more inclined to leave the sports bettings on their websites because they have like their sports, you're allowed to watch sports on Twitch through your Prime. So if you can bet while you're watching on Twitch, that's probably gonna be nice for them. And sort by game. Easy. Just I'm surprised they didn't like buy Hover and then make that better, or just buy the concept. I honestly thought Hover was gonna get sued after a while, but Hover just died. Does anyone know what happened to Hover? Because suddenly it's like a banned term and all of these people who are Hover partners chat, and then like the COO left, and there's nothing been from the devs. It's so funny. But Hamaranth is so smart. I was listening to her Devin Nash interview when she first did that a year ago. I hate Hover. I didn't like Hover in the beginning because it was like a marketing scheme. You know, it's like you had a scoreboard and it was for your referrals, and if you referred more people, they'd show up, and so it was Hover. I did not like Hover, but I liked the concept of Hover, right? You know, like I thought at some point they were gonna get sued for something and all my hover. I do. Actually, I don't anymore. I deleted my hover account. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. And then people were like touting their like rewards, you know, their referral codes. I said their rewards. And then they, like, I saw, like, Santasia actually posted on Twitter. It was like, hey, you could just enter your clips into a contest. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That's like a fun way to do this. And then it just quickly became your referral codes. You had to jump on this app and have a big audience, a relatively big audience, to then get them onto the app, and then that made you bigger. And then like they had like a very insular inside crew, and it felt so kitschy. So it was like, ugh, hi squirrel. Hi, I can't, hi Durl. Yeah, it was like, and it was, I did not like that. I like tried it. I was like looking at it before I saw any of that, and then I was like, ooh, this is not great. They have like, they like only want to like partner up the people that they're already goody friends with, and the people who did well were like hopped on the app early, etc. And then everyone just jumped off, and now it's a banned term in those chats. And then the COO left for like an NFT crypto version of Hover. I was like, what? Excuse me? Same. I did not feel good about Hover. I was like, this is a cool concept. Let me look. Weird. And then my entire feed on, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I went on Hover to look at cringe. I would go on there and be like, I would go on there and be like, this is so bad. And then it'd be like the same 5 people that they wanted to promote, and I didn't like any of it. And so I'd just get off the app right away, and then the app didn't work, and then audio would play on top of each other, and the app was just shit. So exclusion was like the same. Yeah, it was. And then like, it was so stupid. Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, they're either gonna get sued or they're gonna be bought out so that they can use all that in their app and have all that source code and stuff, right? Like, nothing happened. And now this guy, COOJ whatever, is on an NFT crypto version. It didn't work the first time. Why is it gonna work for a crypto NFT version? I just want to know behind the scenes, man. What happened? Like, the devs have disappeared. Everything's gone. Everyone left. There's no more contests happening. It was like a cult. Did anyone feel like it was a cult? Because it was definitely like a multi-level marketing scheme, pyramid scheme cult. It was like those same people who were selling LuLaRoe leggings. Yeah, Miggy will know because he's friends with those people that were popular on there. You just make your own Hover clone, promote your friends, and then disappear. Huge cult MLM. Yeah, and then it was like the entire app was just streamers appealing to other streamers, and not like, no, there was no viewers on there. I think I saw Liam on there, and that was like the only person who I knew was a viewer that had hopped on the app. So he's shady about them, and she's one of the Dark Topic creators. I asked for tea, and she just said, my fave's chamomile. Ugh! They signed NDA, Shawnee! Fuck! I'll never know! It was a follow for follow. And it was like, I'm just so glad. You know what? Those are one of those instances talking about like people who do shitty things and distancing yourself and stuff, or like condemning them. Just like, that was like also another thing where I was like, I'm glad I kept my integrity. Like, I posted there, but I didn't engage with anything. And I didn't promote it. I didn't give anyone my referral code. The other thing I hated on that site, and the big like trend on there was like rating people. I saw those TikToks about it, be like, if you're part of my community, be like, guys, look what I did today. I rated this person for 30 viewers, and look at all the subs I gave. Yo, on God, I saw that like from like oh my God, this like just unlocked a memory in my brain. I unlocked a T. This is nothing to do with Hover, but like kind of like that same like mentality I've hated since day one as being a streamer. Oh my God. Solved Twitch's, yeah, discovery issue my ass. Now we have custom tags and there's no universal tags. Why did Twitch not keep the universal with the custom tags? Please explain that to me, because now there's no universal way to find people unless you remember the old tags. Dumb. Twitch via peer pressure. I want to go on Twitch because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's exactly how I started. Because no security maintenance and suddenly everyone's details are on the dark web. That's what I was afraid of when I signed up, and so I deleted my account. I deleted my account, I don't know, a month or two ago. Just like go onto the app and delete your account. I was mad because I'm lazy. It's like, why can't you just keep both? Why do you have to remove one for the other? Like Twitch is, oh, that was last week. What was the last week Twitch did? And I was like, this priority is so stupid. What did they do last week that I did not like? Hosting! Thank you! Ow! I hit my nails on my desk. that was so, okay. This was my take on it, guys. Like, like, what priority is that? Like, why was it, let's get rid of hosting? Do they not get that raiding doesn't always work, and sometimes you leave people on the other side of a raid because raids aren't always working? What about like other, you know, like why, what's the point? I mean, I get it. Okay, so the, speaking of hosting, get your final ducky hosts in. Oh my god, thank you, Liam. Thank you, Liam. Like it was, from what I have heard and what people have said, is that hosting helps with you showing up in recommended feeds of other people. And then there's also like a thing on the homepage that I've gotten before where it says this person is hosting this person, and it shows up. Thank you, and Coco. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for the host. like what's gonna replace you getting into the recommendation? Is it you being rated? And I guess now they're putting the boost feature in. Why are we putting boost back? Also, why did Rob have the boost feature for like an extra 9 months longer than everyone else? Thank you, Gamer, for the host. I don't even know. That also was unveiled today or yesterday, and my brain is broken. Like that host got disabled last week. You're telling me that? Yeah, you were the only one who had the boost feature for like over a year, Rob. It's the best free incentive for reviewers. It just was. I guess we should have known they were taking off hosting when they're like, a host with only one viewer doesn't count. I'd also Santasia, thank you. I'd also say like the only ways that hosts were beneficial for small streamers was that it played into the recommendation algorithm. But for big streamers, like big streamers maybe like hosting smaller streamers, that's also very beneficial because there's communities who just live in offline chats. Like I think that's such a weird, like host is very much like not, like people aren't going to sit in my chat. I guess like 99% of Twitch does not sit in chats. It's confusing for people who come over from TikTok or Instagram or other platforms, because where do you get discoverability? On other platforms. They come to Twitch and they see that the person that's live is not the person they wanted to follow. I get it. But like there's like, why'd you completely remove it? Like you could just put an extra thing in the carousel at the top, you know, like the carousel at the top that plays has beef with the CEO. Maybe. Just like, I don't know. I mean, I get it's like pretty obsolete for most people and it confuses people, but it's like such a weird priority to remove it. So the CEO didn't act aside. You know, fuck you, CEO of Twitch. Fuck you, Amazon. I'm done. Fuck you all. I'm over this website. Like raids are great, and they're just like you boost people over. Why don't you just like keep hosting for like the person you last raided or something until the end? I don't know. Ugh. Mixer, here I come, baby. I remember when there was Mixer and I could just pop it on my Xbox, and that was weird. Facebook gaming might be dying too. That's a rumor I heard. I need water real bad. Now we're stuck between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch. Didn't Migi, maybe Micah, if you can correct me, didn't Migi do Mixer? Someone did Mixer. I Agree with you and Coco. I have thought about it many times. I like might just disable my old Facebook accounts and get rid of Instagram altogether, but it's going to be called Disnuts, but the only thing you're allowed to stream is content that features a nut. I don't think a gamer won't be allowed on that website then. He's allergic. You can stream just chatting if you have a peanut on your screen. The IG you have now, I just want to delete, but I like your stories. Thank you, Gabe. I haven't posted a story in a while. I just don't like Meta and Meta / Facebook as a company. I really just disagree with. I have Facebook from, I made my Facebook in 2009, and I had a MySpace. Ugh, can we bring back AIM? Maybe to stop using it. I don't even go on it except to like post stuff or like see like this 10 people who might post something. I'll post my Insta reels. I delete TikTok off my phone all the time because it's such an issue for my brain. I finally re-downloaded that so I can post things, and then I have my phone, and then I post on YouTube Shorts. Can I just like only post on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch? Can that be it? Can I just, that's it? Oh my god, Santasia, my yearbook, or classmates.com. It's in like the settings. It was like at the bottom. It was maybe in my profile. I did do it though. What if they deleted it? I hope not. There was also, oh, there's Daily Booth. I miss Daily Booth. You take a picture every day. It was like the Be Real before Be Real was a thing. You take a picture every day from like your MacBook, and you couldn't really post. You couldn't post from your phone because there wasn't really a way to do that at the time. You have to join their Discord to get your account deleted. No, I deleted it right before this happened. Shut up! No way. They found out people were mass deleting their accounts. Let me make sure that mine's deleted though. I'm gonna go, because I did it from the app. And now I'm worried they just kept it up after I requested. Stop. That's scummy. This is an MLM. How would I, let me see what this, okay. This is how the URLs work. Yes. Thank you, Santasia, for checking. Yeah, that sounds like a security nightmare. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's so scummy. I deleted it from the app. I'm checking Twitter now. Yeah, they just added this feature on July 29th. Yeah, hover. Yes, Rob, hover. I think Santasia, you're the only person I know who's still getting followers from there. I get nothing but like for like, comment for comment people. I'm scared something's gonna make up stories with Photoshop Lamau. I'm purging all my old tweets and DMs. Oh no, gamer! I'm sorry. I hate that you're scared about that. I hope nobody does. I hope that, oh no! I'm just gonna change all the details, delete everything on the account, and send it to the wind. Yeah, look, this was a person who was very anti-hover from the beginning and got a lot of flack for it, but they were also being kind of like weird about it too, and I didn't agree with everything they were doing. But they said this was on July 29th that this was added. Like old tweets. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna archive it. I'm gonna get the email me the entire archive, and then I'm gonna go and delete all my stuff too. And not because of that, but because just like security reasons. I just want to delete everything from like 2021 below, and not because I think anyone's gonna use it against me, but because I don't know what I've said before that for like personal reasons. Please, no one go search out that stuff, please. But I completely get that. To a fake canceling? No, I gamer, I don't. No, don't have so little disbelief in yourself. Yeah, there's like a tweet delete site, and then there's like a way to like get your entire Twitter archive. I just haven't done it. I don't know. Because I have to get into my old email. It's a very old email. So, haha, nerds. It's not tied to anything but my Twitter, probably. Don't get it. It's so rude. Don't stalk me. I'm nice. Oh god, so many things you have to like be wary of. I know I talked about this on the podcast that I'm posting tomorrow about like the fear of like people like searching you out and being scary and creepy, but it's real, guys. It's no cool. You know, yeah, it sucks. It's like there's so many great things about creating stuff online and using this as your outlet, and then people go and like are just awful and want to figure out you and stuff even when you've made a very clear boundary by hiding all this stuff, and they want to like go through and like, you know, they just want more than what you give them because it's just so gross. They'll like do anything to figure it out and dox you. Like the whole Keffels thing was like so gross to see how far the site Kiwi Farms is going to like destroy her life. Ugh. I can't be a full person online. I can't fully be myself because I don't know what someone's going to do with my personal information if they try and figure it out, because I bet it doesn't take much to figure it out, as much as I try and hide it. But that's because I have people to protect, you know? Like I have friends and family to protect. It made me feel so sick too. It made me so nervous to like stream and like be open online, you know? Like people just find out from you like talking about your life, what you're doing and your things in your life, and people figure out who you are from talking about your life. Woo! But it's so like you can't just talk and have a normal conversation with somebody about some things. You can't just like make cool small talk about some things that you would normally do in person. So like I even put from a TwitchCon, you have to put your legal name and stuff because they're gonna check your driver's license, but even for my preferred name, I put it as Ducky. Every stream, so we keep stuff vague and leave Reddit herrings and stuff. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best to. But it's hard. I want to be a person. There's people who are not. But I feel like I've already experienced this where like somebody I met through Twitch wasn't who I thought they were in any way, shape, or form. That's the abortion. That's your brother, Liam. That's your anti-abortion. I don't know, Santasia. I have no idea. That's why I just did it. In case. I think, yeah, okay. Username, sick. I hope it's username. It might be both. They might say like, they might have your name above and then your username underneath, because that's what they did in, they've done at VidCon and playlists and things. And I'd rather someone call me by my username. I just did it as a security measure. I also have to sue. We don't know. I think what they're doing is they're gonna have a QR code on your badge. I have no idea. You might need to contact support or check the website again to see what they say about badges. It's gonna be different because I don't know. I haven't done this since 2019. I hiccuped. Oh, but that's in 2 weeks, right? Oh god, that's in 2 weeks. Oh god, TwitchCon's in 2 weeks. I have to like says only. Okay, cool. Poggies. Sorry, I didn't mean to stress you out, Santasia. It's in 2 weeks. Yeah, it's in 2-ish weeks, right? Because that's when Overwatch comes out. It's like in 16 days. 16 days, I think. 17 days. It hasn't hit me yet. I'm not prepared either, and I have to drive down. I haven't figured that out with Gamer or Callie, if they're gonna caravan or not. I think Callie might be coming to my house, and then we'll be carpooling with Callie, and then Gamer might be caravanning? I don't know. Oh, birthday stream by Ash! Oh, I have to start planning the charity raid trade soon. The hard thing about it is gonna be I don't know how many people I'm gonna be able to get for it, and if there's too many that might present an issue, or if there's less. My house and move out and still make group DM for Twitch coin. Okay. I will. I would say that on the event of Fall Guys, I haven't showed Fall Guys yet. On Fall Guys, I'd say the hardest. I think that was a lot harder to do on my own because I literally after I got done and I was just like sitting there, I was like I hadn't eaten much all day, but I just sat there. I sat there like in my kitchen with like this headache because I hadn't had much food, just eating yogurt and jello and stuff because that's all I could eat at the moment because my mouth, I'm still on some soft foods because I don't like it getting stuck in my wisdom tooth holes. I was just sitting there, I was like, oh, man, this was just so much harder to do as one person because I'm not only producing, I'm also directing the content, and then I'm also like commentating and trying to keep up with the dono amounts and everything. Milko, thank you so much for the host. And so I was just like sitting there like brain fried out of my mind. How are you, Cross Crew? Honestly, if I were to do something like the Fall Guys Charity Showdown again, I would need like an extra person with me to help keep track of everything, and I would not commentate or host. I would just have one person doing that, or like 2 people doing that without my input. It's just too hard. The I hosted you twice button, but hello. Cross Milko, how are you? Oh god. So I was trying, what I needed was like, ideally if I could do it, if I did it again and I had extra help, I keep saying this, if I just had a team of people, you know, the more money the better. Maybe one day these content creators get a production team. If I had it, I'd have like one person who's keeping track of the donations and the points, because that's like a job in and of itself. I've had one person controlling OBS and what's happening there, and then I'd have another person who is just like keeping track of other things. I can't even think. What are the other things? I don't remember anymore, but ideally I'd have 3 people doing it. Finished with work and I'm off tomorrow. Let's go! Complete community unpaid intern. Thank you, Liam. But I also want you to participate. Like, you were so helpful for the admin section. I think the thing I poured the most time into was the poster, though. You guys want to see how many iterations I went through? Let me see. I sent them all to Rob. I was using him to test it on my phone. I was testing it. I was just using our TMs to test it on my phone to see what it looked like. Because I'm gonna let you guys, this is a little tidbit. If you're like, hey, I'm making a poster for something, you should check on your phone how it looks, because most people who are looking at it will be on their phone. You might be making it on your computer, but make sure that it comes across both on your phone and on a browser. It's just like my little graphic design brain. Okay, there's so many iterations. I love my little poster because I got the little duckisaurus skin on it. If you ever want to run a show in the studio and I'll literally be the director using both my stream decks. Yeah, you know what? The other thing I needed? A stream deck. The production quality would be a new level. What are we downloading? Mana. It's yeah, if you want to do something where we're just like both running, producing and directing something, that'd be nice. Honestly, if I had a stream deck that I could just press the button to add points on screen or whatever, so nice. You know, I would need just one other person then at that point to run things with me if I just had a stream deck. Alright, so this is what I sent Rob. This was like this is so, I had like 10 different variations. I was like trying to figure out how I wanted this to look. We started off with this. Okay, there's no background behind this. I'm trying to figure out how to put for International Rescue Committee. I was thinking about how I want to communicate what charity this was for, and also the time and everything, but also keep this looking like, why are you get out of here? Don't message in here. But I also didn't want this right here, like everything had this drop shadow and stroke on it, right? Or it had this, you mostly just see the stroke around everything. And so it was kind of like blending into each other, and so I needed to differentiate so you could quickly see the points I was trying to make. DMK Wizard, hi! Grow another arm. I wish. Gonna put it on your throne if you have one. I think I have. No, I don't. I'll add a stream deck. I'm gonna slink away and finish my go. Thank you for hanging out so much in Coco. I appreciate it. I've enjoyed the company and the conversation. I hope you enjoy work. Good the outcome. Thank you. So I was like, okay, I can use, after I figured out, hey, this is all too matchy, and like when you look at it, it just, everything kind of blurs together because it all has the same text treatment, and you're getting lost for these like small little things. I was like, oh, what do I say? Also, what's the ad copy? What's something brief I can quickly say that people can read quickly to know what this is about? And I was like, okay, then I should just take the same stroke color that I have for the points that I'm trying to make for this box. Okay, that's a way to break down the information. You finally see you have like something at the top. Okay, the logo. You have a second thing you really want to look at, and then the third thing, which is the info. So everything is kind of like spaced in its own little section. But I was like, it's like boring. Like this looks boring. Like this is like, ugh. There's nothing like dynamic happening. This box I was having issues with because it's like this, the edge from the top and on the side is even, and so at the bottom, but there's like this issue on the side, like it's all just this line from one side, info, the other side, the duckisaurus skin. How many of these did you do? I think I did like, I think it was like, it's gotta be like 10 or something. And I was like, all right, what's a different way to do this? Okay, I can do diagonals. Okay, I like this a little bit better. It still breaks it down, even with the separate things, but now things are kind of like getting lost in here. I was like, okay, this is a little lost. This is not tied to everything, and now you have like 4 separate blocks, and now this tiny text is kind of getting lost in there, especially with like the light yellow background. Even with the drop shadow, it's still like kind of disappearing into the back. You're not reading it. I even tried this with the different drop shadow. And once again, I'm trying all this out and setting it to Rob so I could check this on my phone and see what it looked like. Oh, this is the one I just showed. And then I was like, okay, I could have 3 separate sections with diagonals, but things are still kind of getting lost in here. I did like this. I also put eat my nuts as to test it. But it was like cool. There was like dynamic. I enjoyed the diagonal and the movement it suddenly gave. But you're still losing this text in here, and I couldn't quite get it even. And so I was testing this out a bunch. Like I felt like I was in the right place, but it wasn't quite there. So I did this again. I added more different text. And then the next iteration, I was like, okay, I need to do these texts differently so you can like quickly read each one, and like start short, so then maybe as you go down, you want to read more. So we got this. Okay, now I added a drop shadow on this side, so it wasn't just flat. Like there was dimension next to the, right here, dimension next to the duckisaurus skinned beans. And I was like, okay, no, all right, let's just do a straight box. And I had it uneven. I don't know if you could tell, but the A is closer to the bottom than the N is over here. But I was like, okay, this looks better. We're figuring out the drop shadows. I have drop shadowed every big title, so 20 plus streamers donate, all for the floods in Pakistan, and the smaller text doesn't have a drop shadow. And I finally moved away and just put the charity at the bottom, because you see the charity logo. I was like, okay, that's enough to say what this is for, because I already have Charity Showdown in the logo, which I'd say also the other thing I spent the most time on was this logo. I didn't make this Fall Guys logo, but I found the font that I think the people who made the Fall Guys logo used, and then I like made it as close as possible to the custom one, or the custom way that it looks, because it's like, it's very similar, but it's just like a tad different. Like they took this font I used and changed it a little bit. And this is what we ended up on. Drop shadows on all the big titles in that same font, so you know that everything important you need to know is in this like Fall Guys. I think this is called, what is it called? Titan 1. It's in this Titan 1 font, and then all of this, which is the same font as like the usernames on the beans in Fall Guys, is ASAP. There's a site called What the Font, and you can screen grab something and then select it, and then it'll tell you what font it's closest to. And so I think I found the right one, but it did take a while. Also the Reddit, the Reddit for Fall Guys, some people were asking. But it did this. There's a drop shadow. I moved to this banner that like stretches across the whole thing. It still separates everything into 3 different sections. But you can see, like, you know, it's a little bit more cohesive. Everything's not lost into the void of the background, and there's definitely like some harmony. There's like, boom, there's Fall Guys at the top, then there's this, it differentiates the top from the bottom. You're not just getting lost in this yellow, pink, and blue, and you know what charity it's for. And I did the drop shadows, and so you could see what was being said. I did it. Let me show. What did you? Ping ping annoying. Hello ping ping ping. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for pinging me. I need it. My nose is so. The allergies are bad today. I sneezed once, and my nose I cannot stop itching it and sniffling. I just want to be on stream. Pingu. Oh, Pingu. I'm opening up Illustrator right now. Thanks, gamer. My dad came in and gave me. Wait, I can't. Okay. I can't eat popcorn, but he gave me popcorn, so I'm gonna eat the popcorn. It's gonna be the first popcorn I've had in 2 weeks. More drama? No, not more drama. Okay, I'll look at that after I show you guys this. My dad came and gave me popcorn. Poggies. He made it too. He has like his own little popcorn thing that he like twists and makes the popcorn. It's nice and for the stove. Desktop. Best dad. Wait, that's Callie. That's Brad. Hello? Do you see me? Refresh, refresh. Refresh. I might snooze. No audio?